Good evening, everyone. This is Rabbi Karen, and I thank you for joining us at our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. We're on Sim Shalom, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we are on simshalom.com. Just so happy to be here. We have Albert, Toby, Joanne. Joanne, what's your friend's name again? Sherry? Sherry and Susan here, and Rudolph and Marvin are joining us momentarily. So thank you for being here. You could type on Restream if you want, and I'm just so glad you're here to join me this evening. So we're going to begin. Let me find, I lost my PowerPoint. There's my PowerPoint. So you should all be able to see it now. Sue, can you give me a thumbs up? Can you see the PowerPoint? Okay, yes, we all can see it. All right. Our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. Hine matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamvarach li'olam va'ed. Praised Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. And now, it's still too light here in Florida, but we are still going to sing our praises to twilight, the separating of light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokhmah potech sharim, uvidvuna mishaneh tim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et kochavim b'mishmeroteim barakia kirtzono. You abound in blessings, eternal one, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose words bring on twilight. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or. Umavir yom umevi layla, umavdil ben yom uvein layla. Adonai tzevaot shemo. El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu li'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Blessed are you, eternal one, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Okay, let's take a little bit of a pause, stop share. Okay, we got Rebecca on Restream. Welcome, Shalom. And here on our Zoom, we have Toby, Albert, Joanna, Sue, Rudolph, Amy, Skylar, Marvin, and Reba. So we have a full house. And if you could see us on Facebook or anywhere else, join us. Okay? Give a chat. Come on Zoom. Everybody is welcome to join our service tonight. All right, let's go back. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And now the prayer that tells us what our creed is, what our beliefs are, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto Leolam Ve'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. And you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your might, with all your heart. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. That's what this prayer is, v'ahavta, and you shall love. And you shall teach them diligently to your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up, and when you lie down. These words should always be with us, in our hearts, in our minds. We shall speak of them. This is what should be foremost for us. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commands, and be holy, holy unto your God. And speaking of miracles, as Miriam and the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, imagine what that must have looked like. They sang this song of praise. Mi chamocha balim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ratihilo tosef eleh. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods who are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chaim, u'fresh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai bless you. Thank you for all that you've given us. Thank you for your mercy, your forgiveness, your compassion, and your love. Please, Adonai, bless us in these troubled times. Watch over us. Bless those who are suffering. Bless those who are in need of you. Bless those in Israel, the hostages. Bless our IDF. Please watch out for all. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Okay, Skylar, what about Nebraska? I see you wrote Nebraska, but I'm curious what you're writing about. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's check our restream. Whoever was on restream, for some reason it closed up, so you're going to have to retype whatever you wrote. Reba has joined us. Reba, are you in Virginia yet, or are you still so far away? All right. Welcome, everybody. So glad to see you all. And we'll go back to our service. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabba b'yamadi rahute v'yamlich malhute b'chayechon uv'yo omechon uv'chayedecho beit Yisrael Bagala, Bagala, Ubizman Kari, V'yimaru, Amen. Yeheshmei Rabba Mavorach, Le'olam Le'ol Me'amaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yipar, V'yiroman, V'yinaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalab, Shmei Kudusha, B'richu, Le'lam Min Kol Bechata V'shirata, Tush bechata v'nechemata damiran b'yalma v'yimaru. Amen. All right, so let's take a little pause. Let's see who's in chat. Okay, Reba's still in Japan. Okay. Ah, okay, Reba, I got all the information. Thank you. Let's look at our restream. And this week's Torah portion is Re'eh. Now let's remember where we are in history. They're approaching. It's taken 38 years for them to get this far. Almost a whole new generation of Israelites is going to enter. Moses finds out he's not going to enter. So he spends these next few weeks reflecting on the past 30 years. Boris, good evening. I'm glad you could join us. So he spent the next few weeks just reflecting, warning, repeating, singing, repeating, warning, promising. Okay? And this is going to go on for a few weeks. But at the same time, we're approaching the high holidays. So in turn, we interpret all of these with who we are for the holidays and how we prepare. Looks like Amy is taking us shopping. Well, just buy me something good, Amy. Okay. All right. Parsha Re'eh. Give till it hurts. Well, not necessarily hurts, but give till it helps. 1/10 of all produce is to be eaten in Jerusalem. Remember, this is all the upcoming stuff because they haven't gotten to the Holy Land yet. Or else exchanged for money with which food is purchased and eaten there. Remember, having the sacrifices is new. Having the Kohanim is new. So they sort of can't rely on the past when they enter the Holy Land. They can rely on what has happened for 38 years in the desert. But again, Moses has to repeat it many, many times. In certain years, that 10th, or it's called the tithe, is given to the poor instead. Firstborn cattle and sheep are to be offered in the temple, and their meat eaten by the Kohanim, because the Kohanim could not farm. So they ate the food, the meat that was brought for sacrifice. The mitzvah, the commandment of charity, obligates a Jew to help a needy fellow with a gift or a loan. On the sabbatical year, which is every 7th year, all loans are to be forgiven. Okay? All loans were to be forgiven. All indentured servants are to be set free after 6 years of service. In Genesis 18, for which I have given him special attention, because he commands his children and his household after him, and they will preserve the way of Adonai, doing charity and justice, so that Adonai will bring upon Abraham all that which he has spoken of him. Forgive me for keep doing this. I was just holding my cat and kissing him, and he gave me a gift of hair. So I'm like, still feeling it. And all of you who have cats, you know what I'm talking about. Rebecca wrote, Moses came so close to the Holy Land and was not able to make it in. Such a scary thought. And the fact that he took it, the fact that he may not have liked it, but he accepted it. In Pirkei Avot, the teachings, the wisdom of the fathers, knowing one's place, rejoicing in one's lot, making offense to one's words. Interesting, offense to one's words. Not arrogating good to oneself, being beloved, loving the Lord, loving men, loving women, loving charity, loving reproof, loving uprightness. Those are good things. In the Mishnah Torah, there are 8 degrees of charity, each one higher than the next. So just donating, maybe here, something else is here, and so we have levels of charity, levels of giving. The highest degree is to aid a Jew in want by offering him a gift or a loan, by entering into partnership with him, or by providing work for him so that he may become self-supporting. You know the line, give a man a fish, he eats a meal, teach him how to fish, he eats for a lifetime? Give a job so that this person, I don't want to say man, this person can provide for themselves, can provide for their families, without having to ask people for anything. In regard to this, it is written, you shall maintain him, whether stranger or sojourner or traveler. He shall live beside you, that is to say, maintain him, so that he may not fall and be in need of help. Well, some people say that is tikkun olam, that is helping the world. Not by giving, but by giving so that they could do for themselves. A midot, a value. The word tzedakah comes from the Hebrew word for tzedek, justice. You know, they say Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a tzedek. She was a just woman. And in fact, there's even one Torah portion that starts with tzedek, 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 justice, justice, justice. And is charity given to the poor in pursuit of a just, ethical society. Whereas acts of loving kindness, gimilut chasadim, can only be done for the rich or poor, living or dead, tzedakah is only for the living poor. You know, maybe some of you grew up having that little pushki box in your house, and you always put the coins in to give charity. Exodus, if you lend money to my people, to the poor amongst you, do not act toward them as a creditor. Exact no interest from them. So you just loan the money without interest, because the interest only helps you. Deuteronomy, beware lest you harbor the base thought, the seventh year, the year of remission, is approaching, so that you are mean and give nothing to your needy kin, because all loans are forgiven in the sabbatical year. So if you give money the year before the sabbatical year, they don't have to pay you back. So you act mean so you don't give a loan, but they suffer. Who will cry out to Adonai against you, and you will incur guilt. Give readily and have no regrets when you do so. For in return, Adonai will bless you in all your efforts and in all your undertakings. So the question is, do you? We are commanded as far back as our history. So again, I ask, do you? And if you don't, why not? Or better yet, if you don't, how can you? It's coming to that time of year, folks. We have to take thought about our actions. Do we? Don't we? You know, some of us, we don't. Maybe you want to start the new year with a clean slate and a good heart. Okay, let's go back to our, okay. You know what they say, at one point, it was gleaning in the fields. You left the corners of the fields for the widow and for the poor. Well, why would you leave it? Why don't you just hand it to them? Because then they feel the pride of having picked it, instead of just being handed something. That's like saying, I can give you the fish, or I could teach you how to fish. I teach you how to fish, you can feed yourself forever. Okay, let's take this moment to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds. Oh, say shalom bimruma. Uyase shalom aleinu. Ve'akol Yisrael. Imru, Imru, Amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel, and let us say, Amen. And now our prayer for healing, which we will pause as everybody types in, and I will right now do my Mishabera prayers. Shoel ben Rivka, Yehudi bat Isabella, Reuben Barak ben Abraham v'Sarah, Boomer Luna Sammy, Rav Yehoshua ben Meir, Robin, Ronnie, Carrie daughter of Bonnie, Seal's daughter, Chava Zisa bat Sally, Chana bat Leola, Miriam bat Shulamit, Leslie, Mindalea bat Chaya, Maxine, Marcia, Marlene, Bat, Sylvia, Bobby, George, David, Yaakov ben Charlotte, Samantha, Lance, Shana Bachlava, Samir, Naomi, Melissa and her mother, Stephen Bucksbaum, Howard, Zisa Razel Bat Seal, Lisa, Sharon Jeanette Fox, Gail Hughes, Gloria, and James Suppose. Okay, let's see. We have Brian Mullins, Charlie Wallace, Cassie Mullins, and Rebecca Keene. Melody and Megan Brown, Dave Hall, John Hall, Sherry Kulik and family, Jim Garlitz, Michael and Sarah Gray, Rosa, Ellen Friedman, Kim's friend Sarah, Liz Lamont, Jody Olson, Julie O'Connor, all pets who need healing, and Joanna herself. Dorothy, Marlene, Damien, Jean, David, Rosa, Tina, and all those people and animals affected by the weather and heat. Toby sending love and healing to everyone who needs it. All Sim Shalomers who are ill, Joanna, Ellen D., all cancer patients, all in Israel in need of healing and peace, and the hostages that they're finding alive. May they be specially blessed and heal quickly, mentally and physically. Terrence Jones, people who suffer from mental illness, the general well-being of all God's children. Okay. Marvin, you want to speak to us?
Going on the family of Nelson Rispaldo, my brother Howard Gruber, my cousin Myrna Sue Schimberg, and a friend who's ill.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's go on to our share. Mi shebeirach avotenu mechol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mechol habraha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit. And let us say Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kichol hamanam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, Akadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'eman, V'haya Adonai, L'melech al kol ha'oretz, V'yom ha'hu, Yeh Adonai echad. Ushmo, Ushmo, Ushmo Echad. Reba, thank you for that announcement. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, b'yalmad divrach hirutei, b'yamlich malhutei, b'chayehon uv'yomechon, uv'chayeh dekol beit Yisrael, b'agalav azman kariv v'yimru, amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach li'olam olmei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiruman v'yinaseh, Yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal, shmei d'chudashah b'richu, le'ilam milcho b'chata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechamata, damiram b'yalma v'yimru amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim oleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mumav, hu ya'aseh shalom, oleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen. May the one who comforts all comfort those who are in mourning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for being here with us this evening. We're approaching high holidays. We're going to be selling tickets to our Sim Shalom high holiday session. So please check us out. Please stay healthy, stay cool, stay well. I want everybody to be okay. This is some crazy weather we're having, and we just all have to, chill and enjoy, literally chill. So take care, everybody, and catch you soon. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Joanne, I hope your friend enjoyed.
Thank you so much. She did. She's
Okay.
sitting right here. She said
Okay.
she has, yes.
Very good. Well, maybe she'll join us weekly. Take care, all.